Hello everyone, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. So today's look, I wanted to give you something just kind of simple, my go-to makeup look if I'm running out for like a night out with the girls, something really low-key, or if I've got to run errands, something really soft, really neutral, something you could kind of pull off every day. Nothing heavy on the eye, not a lot of heavy skin product. There's no wing liner, and if you've seen any of my videos, like, I can't live my life without wing liner, but I skipped the wing liner for you guys today. I do want to apologize for not getting up more than one holiday look. It's just the holidays got really crazy as far as, you know, boyfriend's birthday, then Christmas, then best friend's birthday, which happens to fall on New Year's Eve. So that was just kind of chaotic for me. So I'm really sorry to get any other holiday looks. Also, I'm gonna try my best to punch out at least 2 videos for you guys a week. Just because I have like a little bit more free time now, so I should be able to do them. And I really want to grow my channel, so the only way I can grow it is if I produce videos for you guys. So if you'd like to see how I got this very natural, neutral makeup look, I will say neutral, not natural, because somebody's gonna be trolling in the comments. This is not natural makeup. I clearly look like I have on makeup. This is more of a neutral, everyday makeup look. So just one time for the haters. So anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. Alright, so before we do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some chapstick because my lips are dry as hell, and that's just not okay, girl. And I'm just gonna lather this on. This is my favorite of the EOS lip balms. I wish they would tell you which one it is. Like, the packaging when you buy it has it on there, but it doesn't actually say on there. I think this is the Sweet Mint one, but my mom bought me buku of these for Christmas as stocking stuffers. Yes, girl. So I'm actually gonna skip a primer today because I'm using the MAC Lightful C Tinted Cream SPF 30 with Radiant Booster Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Okay, yes, girl. So basically it's a tinted moisturizer with vitamin C. Funny thing about this product, I'm actually allergic to topical vitamin C, but I don't know if maybe it's a natural or a synthetic allergy to it, but this stuff actually doesn't break my face out, which is good because as you can see, I have a lot of like post-acne scarring because I was that hard-headed teenager. Whenever I saw a pimple, I popped that bad boy. So I like products that give me coverage but also take care of the skin concern that I'm actually covering up. And this gives pretty decent coverage. I prefer full coverage, and I will be using a foundation powder afterwards, but this is pretty good on its own. So I'm just going to dabble this generously all over my face, and it works pretty well as like moisture. Jesus, am I out? It works pretty well for moisturizing as well. I don't think you're supposed to abuse yourself like that, Erica. Love thyself more than that, please. So I'm almost out of this, so I'm gonna kind of shake it a little bit to get some more out of here. You honestly don't even need this much. I'm just being extra. And then I'm going to use my Sigma flat top kabuki brush, the F80, and just kind of buff this. Not even buff, I'm gonna press this into my skin. Beauty tip or makeup tip, if you did not know, moving it like this actually just thins out and spreads your product. You want to more so tap the product into your skin, that way it stays where you're putting it and you can build better coverage. So that's just one layer of the MAC Lightful C Tinted Moisturizer. Oh, and I'm in the shade Dark Deep. I don't think I mentioned that. So like I said, that gives pretty decent coverage. I will still be using something on top of it, but I like the way it looks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal these dark circles because I have a slight case of insomnia and don't sleep. So that's where this comes from. And this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC50. I'm sorry, just kidding, NC45. Girl, what? And I'm gonna place this underneath my eyeballs. And then I'm also going to be using, this isn't a new product for me. This is something I used to use all the time back in the day when I first jumped on the bandwagon of the Kim K highlighting and contouring, but I haven't used it in a long time, and I actually just recently picked up another one. This is the MAC Prep and Prime highlighting pen. This is in the shade Peach Luster. So I'm actually gonna add this on top of the the highlight, just because since this is a more everyday look, I don't necessarily want my highlight to be as strong as I typically would wear it. Hello? Come through, Peach Luster, come through. There we go, girl. So I'm gonna add that on top of the NC45 concealer and then do like the typical highlighting with this, because most highlighting wands are kind of like a yellowy shade, which sometimes can just look Caspery white on dark skinned girls. Represent for my chocolate girls. So now I'm gonna use the MAC 128 brush and just kind of go ahead and blend this all out. And like, I legit forgot how much I loved both of the two products I just used, the Pro Longwear Concealer and the highlighting pen in Peach Luster. I've been using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer. And if you guys have seen my other videos, you know I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with it. I hate it because like if you don't use it, it separates a lot, but I love it because it gives pretty decent coverage. There's no awkward flashback and it doesn't crease a lot for something, you know, of a more drugstore brand. So I kind of put my Pro Longwear Concealer on the back burner, but girl, I don't know why, because this is perfection. And I love the Peach Luster because it gives more of a warm undertone. Like I have naturally very yellow, or it leans either yellow or neutral undertones, not orange at all, but I do kind of like that kind of warmish undertone look as well. So I'm digging this. And then I'm gonna set using the, I already took the top off, sorry, the NYX Set It Don't Fret It Mineral HD powder, and this is in the shade medium dark. I'm gonna use that with the same 128 brush just on the black side to set the concealer. And I do not bake, not that I don't like that trend, it's just it doesn't work for me, and I have dry skin, so I don't like a ton of heavy powder on my face. So I literally just put as much as I need and call it a day. I've always wanted to do like the baking thing though, but my face be like, girl, not today, Satan. Alright, so our concealer is sufficiently set enough, and I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face using the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW45. And I'm just going to use a, so it came off already, but I'm pretty sure this is the 187 MAC Duo Fiber brush. So I'm not going to use a lot of this just because the BB cream or tinted moisturizer gave me pretty decent coverage. Gave me pretty decent coverage, so I don't need a lot. I just kind of need to set it. And this, for someone with dry skin, will kind of seem like a lot of powder, but I'm going to spray the mess out of my face with Fix Plus at the end of this, so I promise you it all comes together, girl. On more natural days like today, I don't do a very strong contour, so I'm going to use my Swiss Chocolate MAC blush, and this is the MAC 227 brush. Typically, if I want like a super strong contour, like if I'm going out somewhere, I will use Film Noir blush by MAC, but this is as strong as we going today, baby. So don't worry, I'm not gonna leave that freakishly obvious line there. That is just, you know, so I have a guide of where my contour is. And then I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. Not that I don't love my cute little nose, but sometimes with like powders and like using concealers that are lighter, you kind of lose the shape of your nose, or at least I do, so I likes to give that nose bridge a little definition. Plus, I just feel like my nose has no real shape to it. I feel like when Jesus made me, he was like, yes, honey, snatch. Oh, wait, she needs a nose. Boop. I'm going to use Raisin by MAC and my tapered highlighting blush from, I think this is Sigma, and just kind of blend that line out a little bit and also add a little bit of warmth back to my face. Because like I said earlier, I have very neutral to yellow undertones. So sometimes when I put my foundation on, it kind of gets rid of the natural shadows and natural warmth in my face. So I likes to add a little bit more. I usually never do my chin and jawline, but holiday, you know, pounds are packed on, so. This is Swiss, just kidding. This is Sweet as Cocoa by MAC, and I'm going to use my 159 Duo Fiber Brush to apply this. I like this one because it's kind of sheer, so it gives like a little bit of color, but it has like shimmer to it. And regardless of the season, I like to look dewy because I'm so crusty. So I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. Yes, cheeks. Yes, apples, come through, baby. Okay. So that is that. And then I'm gonna try to do a more natural highlight today and use In For a Treat by MAC. This was limited edition, sorry if you didn't get your hands on it. I actually find mine after the collection was gone at my local cosmetic counter. So you might be able to find it there. I would suggest try to find it at an outlet cosmetic store before you pay like $100 for it on eBay, because girl, it's never that serious. Oh yes, I'm liking that. I can get jiggy with that. I'm usually used to so much more glow than that, but that's kind of cute, girl. I like it. Now I'm just gonna kind of run through with the stippling brush to kind of just make sure there's no harsh anything, because ain't nobody got time for that, Satan. So I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer for this part, because I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in dark brown, formerly known as brunette. I just got a new one for Christmas. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna use the spoolie end to kind of comb through these things and make a little bit more sense of it, because my brows are naturally this thick. I've never had them done, never tweezed, never plucked, never threaded, never waxed, never nothing. So the way they grow is kind of just the way that they've always been. When you're using a mirror that's dumb dirty, like, girl, where am I? Hey, Erica. I'll call you right back, mommy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush through them again real quick before I clean them up with concealer. Typically I wouldn't even do this step, but because my left, you're right on screen eyebrow always acts a darn fool, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and clean them up with concealer. I'm gonna use the, what do you call, the Studio Finish Concealer Duo. It has NW45 and NC50 in it. I'm gonna go ahead and use NC50 just because middle of my face leans a little bit more yellow than it does orange, and I don't want to take a picture in the flashback be an orange brow. It's not cute. So that's gonna be it for the brows. Again, this is like quick makeup, so I'm not gonna try to make them identical brows. Our sisters, not twins. And I have a scar in my left eyebrow. Again, on the screen, you're right. But it kind of looks like hair, so it always kind of looks like my left eyebrow is a little bit off, but I promise you it's not. I'm going to use some lash primers. The first one I'm going to use is by MAC. It's just a regular lash prep and prime. And I'm going to, oh wait, I didn't set my eyebrows. Just kidding, we're not doing that. Let me set these puppies, because for God's sake, if we don't, they might just run all over my face. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, because like I mentioned earlier, I don't get my eyebrows done, so the direction in which they grow is just kind of how they decide to live their gangsta life. So where were we? All right, yes, priming my eyelashes. So like I said, this is the MAC Lash Prep and Prime. Its key benefits are to condition your lash. If you ever notice, sometimes your mascara, unless it has some sort of conditioning agent in it, will kind of make your lashes all extra crusty and like super hard to get off at the end of the night. This kind of is like the same thing as like primer for your skin. It puts a barrier between your lash hair and the mascara, so it'll adhere better to your lash hairs without, you know, the dreadful process of pulling out your eyelashes at the end of the night, huh? So I'm gonna use that one and let that dry for a little bit. All right, so the second one I'm gonna use is actually a sample. All of the name has come off. When I used to work at Mac Macy's, this girl named Tasia, she used to work for Lancome. She gave me this sample. Hey Tasia, I don't even know what it's called because it legit has come off, but it's the Lancome eyelash primer. Something in French, girl. I don't know what it says because it's come off by now, but it's basically supposed to do the same thing as the last primer I used, but it actually has a growth serum in it. And I'm a huge fan of false lashes, but I haven't been wearing them as of late, just because I'm lazy. So my real eyelashes are actually pretty long. They're just kind of straight. There's not a lot of bend to them, and I'm afraid of lash curlers. So whatever I can use to make them long and stand up more, I'm down for it. And today for mascara, I'm going to be using the Hot and Naughty 2 Black Lash Mascara from MAC. My favorite is the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black, but it's empty, so we're gonna use my second favorite. Actually, that's a bold face lie. My favorite mascara of all time is the Benefit Bad Gal Lash Waterproof, but again, this is empty, so I gotta go get another one. So I'm gonna apply this generously to my top lashes. So I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. But I'm using Risque Technical Liner by MAC, and I'm just putting that in the waterline to kind of open up my eye rather than use black and close it up. All right, so that is that. And it's always funny when I put white or like nude liner in my waterline because I can see it. Maybe I'm putting it too far in there, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the Extended Play Giga Black Mascara from MAC and coat these teeny tiny baby lashes. Alright, so that is that. We're looking all kind of cupid dollish. So that is literally gonna be it for the eyes. Now we're gonna move on to lips. I already have my EOS lip balm on my lips because them things was crusted. And I'm gonna take Chestnut Pencil by MAC. Oh my god, it needs to be sharpened. So we're gonna go ahead and sharpen that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and line my, see, I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna get makeup on my hoodie, but oh well, girl. Before I put on my lipstick, this probably looks extra chola, so excuse me, but I've been asked a few times on my videos and on other social media why I overline my top lip. I'm not necessarily overlining it to make it look bigger. I naturally, without makeup on, my lip line, like right above it, has kind of like a lighter than my skin tone, kind of like light line around it, and it kind of drives me nuts to see it. And I hate putting foundation over my lips. I know some people have suggested just like put your foundation over your lips, that way you can't see that. I personally don't like to put foundation on my lips because it's just gross, and I lick my lips a lot, and I'm not trying to essentially feel like I've been licking my face all day, so it's easier for me to just put the lip liner over that kind of like white line around my natural lip line. So that's just a disclaimer so nobody thinks I'm out here trying to be Kylie Jenner. Like, no shade to her, but I'm black. My lips are already full. Alright, so that's that. And for lipstick today, I'm going to be using my absolutely favorite of all time MAC lipstick ever made. And it's the Viva Glam 2 Satin Finish Lipstick. If you ever see me on the street, I'm wearing this lip combo. It'll be the MAC Chestnut Pencil with Viva Glam 2 lipstick. It's just such a pretty nude, and it gives you some moisture, but it's not dumb shiny. So satin finishes from MAC lipsticks are kind of like a moisturized matte, if you will. Like, just look at how pretty that is. I freaking love it. Like, when I used to work at MAC, my old manager, she used to just be like, could you please wear something other than this friggin' lipstick every day? But like, I honestly couldn't, because this is just my favorite, and it's one of those nudes that you could switch up the lip liner with, and it would literally look good on everyone. I'm talking NC15 to NW58 clients. Like, it looks good on everyone. I'd say for really pale girls, I would say do Viva Glam 2 with maybe like Whirl or Soar lip liner, and then for deeper complexion clients, I would do it with Chestnut or even Night Moth if you want to give it kind of like a pinky effect. And I'm loving the way this came out. I am gonna add one more lip liner to it just to make it a little more. I'm gonna put Plum lip liner by MAC. This is usually another like good combo I like with this, so I'm gonna just add this. And then press together. Yes! So now I'm going to finish this oil off by using some Fix Plus. Disclaimer, Fix Plus does not, oh shit, I broke it. My bad, y'all. Fix Plus is not a setting spray. It is literally a finishing spray. It does not ensure your makeup is gonna last you all day. It literally just refreshes, gets rid of that powdery, talky look on your face, and it can make you look dewy depending on how much or how little you use. So we're gonna go ahead and cover up my hair. And while that's drying, I'm actually gonna add just a little bit more blush because I think my highlight kind of covered it up a little bit. So again, this is Sweet as Cocoa blush by MAC, and I'm gonna use the same brush, which was that 159 dual fiber. Rosy that up just a little bit more because I did kind of lose it a little bit with the highlight. So before I pose for you and look all extra sexy, I'm gonna go ahead and not look this raggedy, so I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, that was the finished makeup look. I hope you liked it. Comment down below, let me know if you like the kind of talk through ones, because I haven't done like a legitimate talk through video since my first YouTube video, which was like 2 years ago. So if you want to see more videos like that, definitely let me know. Also got the new Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette and the Anastasia Beverly Hills self-made palette for Christmas, so please expect a new tutorial with both of those palettes coming very soon, if we're lucky this week. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share with all of your friends' friends', and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, girl.